45, Arredondo, and I guess that would be the mix-up or the change of pace that time instead of the run.
That was a good little play-action pass. You see the back coming through there, and he's open.
Yep, he got to the do they call that the flat anymore out there on the sideline?
That's exactly what it is.
Okay. The future Panther there voicing his opinion. We have it was Parents' Night. That's always a big night for the moms and dads. As we look across the way to Gabe Pena, the former coach at Weslaco High, but now the head coach at Economedes. Handoff coming wide to the left side. Got a hole at the 45, up to the 50, and still going beyond the 50 to about the 48-yard line.
Number 13.
Yep, number 13.
Rudy Castillo,
senior
running back. That was good hard running there because he was hit, and he got an extra 2 or 3 yards after he got hit. That's
on the stop. Looks like Michael Brendan Torres, number 40.
Number 40.
Yep, he's been there. Actually, he's playing a little more inside linebacker this year as opposed to outside. He's almost a 2-time all-district selection as a sophomore and a junior. This kid is a real good football player. Oh, little movement by the left side of that offensive line, and the yellow hankies are coming everywhere.
There's a drive killer right there.
Oh yeah, it's only 5 yards, but you're right. Now, was that last play, that last run, was that a first down? I don't think it was it? It was it was about a 9-yard gain, so now they go back 5. So the ball is back into Economedes territory at about the 47. And that, like you said, we'll see if this is a drive killer or not. This drive that got started on about the 20. So they're moving the football pretty good against the Weslaco defense so far. Again, Garcia, your quarterback. Showing blitz of the Panthers as he rolls to his right. Still rolling under a lot of pressure. Now the pressure is really on, and he's got the man up near midfield. That's a big tight end you were talking about, number 88. That is Doroteo Ariola. Is that how you pronounce that?
That's exactly the way you said it, Terry.
Okay.
Ariola,
okay. But we'll see how he gets open here. He goes just a short, a little about 5 or 6 yarder. And they need to get down to about the 47 into Weslaco territory for a first down. So they're still just a little bit short. I'd say it's about 3rd down and maybe 5 or 6 here. The graphic are showing 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7, Terry.
Okay. So the quarterback, Garcia, has thrown a couple times, got a couple, but he's thrown the same kind of pass, a little flare out there. Under center, he's going to head out a little. No, he was picked up on the. Oh, that Jordan Nichols picks it up and he's taken off. That was a quick fumble.
Yep, they're trying to get a little finesse up in there. They're going to go a little wide and put the ball on the ground right there where he hit him. 2 backs.
You don't get to see that on the field when you're coaching, is that instant replay. Unless you're looking up at the board. But nice play by Jordan Nichols, and he takes off. He wanted to score that time, but a costly turnover by the Economedes team.
That's a great heads-up play, and now it's take advantage of that opportunity.
First down at the 34-yard line, 30, 25. There goes Garrett Gonzalez on the sideline. He's going to take it all the way. A 34-yard run. So that's a one-play drive. I was talking to Eric the other night, and he was all pumped up for tonight's game, but. We have a new quarterback for Weslaco because they lost their quarterback in the last ballgame. You remember that?
Defense.
So offside against the defense. They'll decline that one.
Touchdown.
But a good block. If we see the replay of this again, Mondo, you're going to see on the replay, you'll see a good block that got him going here. It might have been one of the blacks, but I saw that first block, and boy, once he got around the corner, they couldn't find him.
And that's what it's all about. That's teamwork.
Yep.
And taking advantage of an opportunity right there, right off the bat.
Yep, one-play drive by the Panthers, 34-yard run by Eric Gonzalez. The kick is on the way, got the distance. Let's see, yep. So we got 8:05 to go here in quarter number 1, and Weslaco leading over the Jaguars of Edinburgh Economedes by a score of 7-0. Yeah, if we get at some point we'll get the replay. You'll be able to see. If we can get the right one here, that block right about there.
There it is right there.
That sprung him. And a little different camera angle. Our Key West crew bringing you all kinds of different camera angles here tonight.
Eric did a great job of hitting the hole, and he hits it hard. He knows exactly where to go and knows what to do with the ball. He's north and south runner.
Okay, we're going to see it right here. 67. Yep. Oh, big block by number 67. That is an offensive lineman. And Aaron Ramos, and he really led the way. To me, that was the key block in that whole play.
Absolutely.
So 8:05 to go here, quarter number 1, and we're on the board. The Panthers up 7-0. And that was all off of that turnover.
It happens, you know. But you know, they were driving the ball well, and one little penalty changed the play calling, and what would have been a short yardage situation turned out to be a 2nd and long, and you know, that's the way it works.
So we're getting ready to kick off again. And Lemus will go out to the other, same side of the field, this time about to the 22-yard line. This time he's going to hand off to number 3, and they got him back there at about the 27. Last time they faked the handoff. This time they had a. You know, I've heard several coaches tell me that through the course of a game, there's usually 4 or 5 plays that turn the whole game around, one way or another. Maybe, you know, there's 4 or 5 plays.
And you know, it's a what if. What if they had not stopped themselves that way? You know, it's just the course of the game. How they react to it's going to make all the difference in the world. Let's see what they do now.
So here we go, first down. This time it looks like the ball is on about the 26-yard line. So they're going to start deep in their own territory. Actually about the 27. So 27-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Jaguars. Garcia, the quarterback, hand off to the number 2 again. They got him down. Well, no, they don't have him down. I thought they had him down at the 30, but he got up to about the 35. Number 2 is Charlie Vela. And once again, he is the sophomore running back.
He's a solid runner.
Now, are you seeing their formation? Is this a slot T type of formation?
Yes. Yes, it is.
So it's not. Of course, they don't run out of an I, but
you can do different things with the backfield. You can, you know, I'm not very familiar with terminology, but you can have your backs line up in the I. But you see, there's the thing at slot right there. 35-yard line. There's a big boy running the football up to about the 37. That is not one of their normal running backs. Is that big number 88? I'm not sure. I was watching to see who it was. We're looking at some of the cheerleaders up in the stands here tonight. But a carry up to, well, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. So that's going to bring up 2nd down. And, well, actually, did they move the sticks? I think they moved the sticks.
Yeah, he got the first down. Yep. He got it over the 35 to the 37 because I remember this drive started on about the 26, so 27. So he barely got the first down. Once again, this time on the 37-yard line. Garcia, your quarterback. The man in motion, inside handoff. This time to their big number 25, and they got him from behind. But after he gained about 6 or 7 yards, 25 is Arredondo, but he got hit from the back, and he got hit pretty good. Hit that little quick trap right there. You saw that guard pull. Well, that big number 88 that we were talking about that caught one of the passes. He's actually looks like a running back of some sort. He's an athlete. Well, he also a big blocker back there, you know. He's the kind of guy that can lead that student body left or right around the corner. Yep. That's right. So here we go. We're up to about the 45-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd down here in 1. And handoff again, coming wide. Is that Arredondo? Out to the outside to the 50. Nope, 2. It's Vela. So we can keep it straight here. We got Vela number 2 and Arredondo 25. And the big boy is Areola. So we watch all the little fakes and things going on here as he came around the left side that time. You know, there's something there that offensively those guys are giving away. You could tell by alignment at left tackle was going to pull. He had all his weight back, and I'm sure it's something they're going to be looking at. They're going to pick it up, and if they don't change anything, it's a dead giveaway. Okay, they'll adjust to it then. The ball at the 49-yard line. Again, we're going to pass this time. Garcia right over the middle. He's got almost intercepted. They tried Areola, but he threw it and in the way. I believe that was under Galindo, but boy, he gets a pick. I guess in football, I'm not sure about professionals, but are you allowed to look at any kind of film, or are you restricted to by Polaroids or something like that? By rule, district executive committee, you know, everybody gets together, you put plan together, but you do exchange film. No, yeah, before the game, but I mean during the game. No, you can't. I know that some teams use Polaroids and stuff like that. Hand off to Arredondo. They write him down at about the 50-yard line. Who's that getting up off the pile? See that big blue number? Is that number 90? That's who it is. Yep. That's number 90, Chris Carmona. I know his dad well.
Yeah, but no, Terry. Once you start, you get people up here that are looking at formations. They can talk about what they see, but in terms of using film, that's not allowed.
Or photographs. You can't use either one. Okay, I thought maybe that you could use Polaroids still shots. Okay, the ball at the 50-yard line. Third down and about 9 here. Garcia out of a shotgun, rolling to his right, still rolling that way, and he's got the receiver, but he's going to be about 2-3 yards, look like short of the first down.
And there might be an offsides. It looks like a right defensive end.
Okay. Now are they going to take the play, or are they going to take the reception? Because it's not going to be a first down either way.
Penalty. Still third down.
Do you want a 3rd and short, or do you want a 4th and short?
That's right. You take the penalty because you get the 5 yards, and the down stays the same.
Yeah.
Now this didn't happen while you were coaching, but you notice now that when they call out the penalties, they mention the player's number now.
Yeah.
Now maybe a coach wants to know that, but sometimes the players or players' parents don't want to know that information. So the ball at the 45-yard line, they need to get about 3 or 4 yards here. So it's third down and about 4. Hand off to Vela.
Good
and he got crushed.
right there.
Nothing there. Rene Pettis, number 72, I believe.
And 40.
And
40
Brandon Torres. You're used to calling his number out a lot tonight. That's number 40.
That's what linebackers supposed to do.
And you'll also hear the number 8 with Jordan Nichols a lot too.
Yes.
Jordan, an ex-student of mine, he's only a sophomore, so he's just a kid coming up, but he's a good one.
I read the article on him, and he's having an outstanding year.
Now, are they going to punt? I don't think they're going to punt. The ball's at the 45-yard line, but it's 4th down.
Might be one of those push kick things.
Garcia, the quarterback, he's back, and he gets the ball on. Yeah, he gets rid of it. I guess you tell the coach you stay away from that ball.
Yeah, stay away from it.
So the ball is down to about the 23-yard line. A good stop by the defense that time. The only thing that kind of set them back just a little bit was that 5-yard penalty, but they overcame that. As we look at Parents' Night, we see a lot of the folks in the stands here enjoying this one here. Actually, technically, this is the last home game of the season for the Panthers, because next week, even though they'll be here, Bobby Lackey, they'll be on the other side of the field. Rodriguez, your quarterback, inside handoff to about the 30, still going, and up to about the 35, 38-yard line. Is that Eric Gonzalez again?
That's 25.
From 25 is Jonathan Martinez. We covered this team a week ago when they scored. They had 4 different runners with over 100 yards. That is, a coach has got to love that when you get that kind of versatility. You got 4 guys rushing for 100. That's something else. And no yards passing. But here we go. Ball at about the 37-yard line. 1st and 10. Men in motion. And inside handoff to Aaron Sanchez up to the 40, 45, 50, still going, 50, 45, down the sideline. Aaron Sanchez, and boy, the running game against the Economedes defense, they're trying to figure out what the heck just happened to him.
Yeah, and if you look at it again, there's that tackle, that right tackle coming.
And we're running the same offense that they're running, so
Yep.
It's like a scrimmage, only it's for real. But Aaron Sanchez, now he did a good thing as a coach. Now, do you point that out sometimes in practice, how he shifted the ball from his right hand to his left hand as he was going down that far sideline?
You try and keep the ball away from that pursuit.
Right. Keep it to the outside.
And it's a drill that you work religiously, because the better you get at it, the better you go protect that ball.
23-yard line, pitch back coming this wide side to the 20, cutting back. That's Eric Gonzalez, maybe down to the 15 or 14-yard line. Looks like he got tripped up a little bit there, but Eric Gonzalez got a little run, about 5 or 6 yards.
Yeah, he had a good gain on that. It's right there. But
We'll watch the 6. Now, I'm not sure why do they always put the sticks over on the visiting side of the field? It's always on the away side of the field where they have the change room.
Well, you get the home team get to see that the down marker.
Okay, I guess I've never known why they did that, but that's always a given in football.
Depending on a lot of factors, but you also have film that's taken on this side from the press box, and you get to see down distance.
2nd down and about 2. Inside handoff that time, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Oh my, that was quick. And that is Jonathan Martinez. But once again, the running attack, and I noticed this last week, I talked to Eric Gonzalez. I saw him after the volleyball game the other night. This team, to me, the most valuable player last week was the offensive line.
And they are again. Those guys are doing a great job.
Man, they're blowing holes that you could drive a truck through almost. And Martinez with a touchdown there.
And it all starts up front too.
So 2 minutes exactly left here in the first quarter. We try for the extra point attempt. That's Lemus. As it's set down, the kick is on the way. He's got the distance and up and good. So 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, and Weslaco jumped out to a 14-0 lead. And right now, they're hitting on all cylinders. Offense and defense are doing a good job. So, but I guess you
look at those guys going downfield.
Right.
That's just
good down on they're looking for somebody's body.
They are, and those backs do a great job of following the blockers. That's good chemistry right there.
Right. Well, the first 5 games of the season, they couldn't buy a point, Weslaco High. But this last 5, it's an unbelievable turnaround. I mean, they're scoring 40, 50 points a game, and they're making it look easy.
They are, and I'm not sure if the injury factor had something to do with it, because I know they had a couple of injuries early. But once you get that thing going and kids get to working together and they,
get the confidence.
I like to use the word chemistry. And you said confidence, believing in each other. That makes a big world of difference.
So Lemus is going to kick off for the Panthers, kicking off for the 3rd time here in this quarter. This is a shorter kick down to about the 20-yard line. Drop there, and got away from a tackle there. That could have been something else, but up to about the 27, 28. When he picked that ball up, he had his back to the block or the tackler, and he's lucky he got away from that initial tackle.
That's right. And the thing that's pretty impressive right there, regardless of what happened, those that kickoff team, they all stayed in their lanes and nobody lost their assignment, as far as how they get downfield, and somebody was there to make that stop for them.
Rudy Castillo, the ball carrier, number 13, but he's lucky he didn't get hit right where he tried to pick up the football there.
He did well to pick it up and not lose the ball.
So here we go. They're going to take out over, I'm going to guess right as I look down the field, about the 28-yard line. And the big guy, is that the big guy? I've seen a flag going down just there, but
I see number 78.
I think the ball carrier was number 88, but
right.
78 for Weslaco. You're right. Weslaco is number 78 on the tackle. No, it's number 13. That's Castillo again. And big number 78 for Weslaco. That is Josh Zavala. And he said, "Nope, you're not going anywhere."
He did a good job of staying down the line of scrimmage. That's good defensive line play there.
I thought I saw a penalty marker, but I guess I was wrong there. Second down about 9, inside handoff again. And right now, Weslaco has really adapted to the Economedes. The first time up the field, Economedes knew where they were going, but now it's changed a little bit.
Right there, Terry. Everyone stayed home. Every gap was taken care of, controlled by the defensive line. Great job of stopping that.
Looked like number 42, Brandon Mendez, on the stop. But, like I said, that first drive can look totally different than the rest of the game if you make the adjustments on the sideline to it.
That's exactly right. Adjustments. You got to make those adjustments.
So 3rd down and about 7 or 8 yards to go here. And out of a shotgun is Garcia. And we got all kinds of movement here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure if that's we use the word indecision or how that works. But what I see is we got 44 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And I believe the penalty is against Edinburgh as they bring the ball back to about the 24-yard line. And to me, in the first half of play, you got to step on the gas the whole first half. You don't let up and maybe till like the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter, because you never know what the other team can do. But you just keep the gas down on the pedal and just go from there. So under center is Garcia again, probably a passing down here, but a man in motion. No, he's straight back up, setting up a screen. He's got a man out about the 30-yard line, breaks a tackle, and he's going to get the first down and then some up over the 40, and still going. Good running that time by the Economedes back. That's what you call yak, a lot of yards after the catch, because it wasn't a real long pass, but good running by that running back.
That's a little modified screen that they, a little delay and great call, because Weslaco adjusted, take everything that they were doing inside, and they were doing a great job of it. So that was a good change-up on their part.
One of the Panthers, number 90, is down on the field. He's checking up. Chris Carmona is talking to the trainers. But like I said, for a screen pass to work, I think you might counteract somebody's aggression on the other side, because Weslaco is very aggressive coming after him. And like I said, the screen pass kind of negates that sometimes if you get to the right person here. So we're waiting. We got a little timeout in the field to score 14-0, and we're down to about 12 seconds to go here in this first quarter. And it's been mostly all running. Weslaco has not attempted to pass, but their offensive machine is in full gear.
They look pretty sharp. I tell you what.
Somebody came into the factory and turned on the switch, and they've been from word go.
They're ready to go. They're ready to go.
A lot of empty seats on the other side of the stadium, but that won't be that way a week from now because it'll be Weslaco East. I guess they call it the Naco Bowl.
The Naco Bowl.
That's number 3. You were involved with number 1. Is that correct? Yep. So you won the first one.
We were very fortunate to take that one. Kids, I mean, they've been waiting a long time for it to happen, and now that it's a regular thing, it's something that's pretty cool. You made a very good statement. You know that when you were talking about it, that it was an event. You know. For
tonight
community.
Tonight is the Naco Bowl. You knew that, right? That's Donna versus Donna North is going on right now tonight.
The Naco.
Well, whatever it's called in Donna, but and you've been involved in the Donna program as well. So the ball at the 50-yard line and hand off to the big man, Arleola. He's got some room and he's still going at the 40. They cut him down. He got the first down inside the 40 to about the 39-yard line, but that's a new program starting up over there, and Donna's is playing Donna North tonight. But you know, I've got to give Donna the favorite tonight. But you know, in a few years, Donna North may be right up there with him.
They'll be there.
Because the first 2 or 3 years that you had your program at East, it was hard to win a ball game. But after about 3 or 4 years, you were able to shed the most unpopular tag around Weslaco East. And they got rid of that thing in a hurry. I'm talking about you were their little brother.
Oh, yeah.
That will set you back or set anybody back a little bit. But anyway, that's the end of the first quarter. And with the score of Weslaco 14 and Edinburgh Economedes nothing, we're ready to go here as they switch the teams around. The ball is down to about the 38-yard line, so the big boy, Ariola, he's a load to bring down.
He showed something there. You know, he can run. He can juke a little bit through his hips out there when he hit the outside. And I was kind of waiting for him to do that because everything they'd been running was tight end to tight end. But that time he broke it to the outside because Weslaco took everything that they were doing inside away. So let's see what kind of adjustments both sides are going to make there.
First down and 10, and hand off it to the big guy again right up the middle. And I think they caught him this time. He maybe got a half a yard at the most.
Yeah, right now Weslaco's taking anything they want to do away on the inside.
Well, you practice against the slot T every day and practice against each other. So when you see it in a game, you probably are used or you're conditioned to know exactly what is the next move. So for them to be effective, they have to throw some new wrinkles into it.
Well, it's all how you're going to finesse this thing because, usually you're going to, you have a quick grab with guards and tackle traps. And, you're going to base a little bit. And
so here we go. Garcia's going to throw. He fakes it. And the pass is knocked down. He catches his own pass. How about that? That's something else. Now it's free air game on the quarterback. Oh my!
How about that?
Yep, that's a highlight film there. But he caught his own pass on the tip drill. He obviously practices the tip drill a little bit. As you watch it, knocked down. Looked like Nichols, number 8, might have knocked it down. But Garcia got it back. But then the rest of the guys saying, "Hey, let's get the quarterback."
That's a good heads-up play by that quarterback.
Oh yeah, he got something out of nothing there. So it's third down and about maybe 14 yards to go here. Remember, this all started about the 38-yard line, so a loss of about 4 yards on that play. Garcia this time out of the shotgun, a little bit deeper. Weslaco showing blitz, and he's going to roll it to his left. Still looking. Here comes the Panther rush, and they got him at about the 40, so picked up about 2, and that's about it, as Rene Pettis, number 72, takes him down. That's going to bring up fourth down, but do you punt? Do you know you're too far out for a field goal here? But
this is 4 down territory.
But can you have a punter that can put it on the 5-yard line? It all depends.
Sometimes you try to be too careful, and you end up just getting 4 or 5 yard punts. So, you got putters that can put it right there on that pylon.
Well, he's looking at about 4th down and 12 here. The ball at the 41-yard line. Garcia also is the punter, the quick kicker, so to speak. He is straight back drop.
He's setting up a screen again.
Screen pass, and they got him.
Weslaco had it. It's going that one.
That's number 2. That's our quarterback's brother. That is Rodriguez.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Really?
On the defense.
Well, didn't see that.
15 yards, previous spot. First down.
Wow, I did not. I saw the set up the screen, but I did not see the roughing the passer that time.
Late
But
hit there, huh?
Diego Rodriguez got the nice stop on the play, but
Once that quarterback released that ball, I was a spectator looking.
yeah, I was too. I was
looking
watching.
to see
I was watching the receiver.
how the blocking was being set up. And when I saw that outside backer there make a heck of a play. I don't know if he's playing outside back or if he's a corner, but
Well, we may get a
he made
good play on that one, yeah. But they got it all the way down to the 26, so that was big fourth down play. And now they keep their drive going off that huge penalty, a personal foul against one of the Panthers that time. Hand off to the big guy, Ariola, trying to get to the outside. And now they've hemmed him in and going to take him down inside the 25 to about the 24-yard line. But how about that? Fourth down and long, and they were able to get the penalty. Otherwise, they would have had to turn the ball over to the Panthers again.
But Weslaco's got the #1 defense in this district.
Right.
Easy to see why. Those players do a great job of playing down the line, and they pursue well. They don't chase each other, and they get a lot of hats on that football.
Second down and 8, a gain of 2 by Ariola. Garcia again. Hands off this time to Vela, or actually number 13, and he's down inside the 20. 13 is Rudy Castillo. He got the ball down inside the 20, maybe closer to the 15.
Boy, he hit that thing
Little
just
speed,
right.
little speed there. He broke a tackle.
They blocked it well, and that back hit it really well.
They like that left side, don't they? They run a lot to the left side of the field. So it is it third down, maybe half a yard to go here? We're going to say 3rd and 2.
Somebody moved.
Okay, well, remember, they had a drive stop earlier in the game because of...
Number 42 offense. 5-yard penalty.
Now, instead of 3rd and 2,
Still
it's going to be 3rd and 7.
That's right.
And that makes a different play call.
It changes everything. Changes everything.
So the ball is back to the 22-yard line. It looks like if I look at the sticks, they need to get to about the 15 there, Mato. I would say they need to see that big orange stick over on the other side.
They need to get down. They need to get down to the
about the 15. But that orange stick kind of meshes in with their orange uniform. So
it does.
So here we go, 3rd down and long. The man in motion. Garcia hands off and down. Well, they stop him, or do they? They stopped him about the 20-yard line. I thought he might only gained about a yard, but they're going to be short of a first down. It's going to be a 4th down. Now they're in a field goal situation. I don't know what kind of field goal kicker they've got, but that is Rudy Castillo, I believe, number 13. Good stop that time again. Number 72 for Weslaco. He's having a pretty good game out there. Rene Pettis.
He's playing very well.
4th down and about 4, I believe. 4th down and about 4, and to the line of scrimmage he comes. So there's no field goal attempt here either. Down 14-0. Garcia. And in the backfield, Jordan Nichols, the sophomore linebacker, said, "Hello, guys. You're going down in a hurry." And the youngster at that time, the big play here in this second quarter. So Jordan Nichols, number 8, a real intelligent kid too. I had him, like I said, he was one of my math students, and this guy was always near the top of the class in academics.
They had that thing smelled out from the get-go. He made a heck of a play, and then there was a couple of other players there ready to just help along. Defense is playing very well.
So the ball on the 21-yard line, 1st down and 10 for the Panthers. The 3rd time they've had the football today. They've scored the other 2 times. And Rodriguez is going to throw up the field to see what kind of arm he's got. And down to the 50-yard line, Brian Guerra, one of the top receivers on this team. It was close, but they say Rodriguez is more of the throwing quarterback than the other Rodriguez, but he's a lanky youngster and threw a nice spiral up the field, but just out of the hands of Brian Guerra down at about the 50-yard line or so.
He's open.
Yep. So 2nd down and 10 from the 22-yard line. Like I said, the Panthers have only had, this is only the 3rd time they've had the football here in this first half. But they've been able to run like crazy so far. Handoff, 25, still going up over the 30 to about the 32-yard line.
That's a good hard run.
That's number 27, Aaron Sanchez. Remember, he's the one that in the first quarter ran to the left side, and he's going to be close to a first down if he doesn't have it. Well, wait, watch the 6 here.
That's good hard running. There's a flag there.
We get the referees involved.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Wow.
For
There's been some
29.
key
15
penalties
yards.
here
Into the
for
run.
both teams here in this
First
first
down.
half. So first down the field. They're going to come up over the 40, between the 40 and 50-yard line.
That's a 15-yarder.
Yep, that was a big one. Once again, I did not see the grabbing of the mask there on Aaron Sanchez, but the ball is up to about the 47, 48-yard line. First down and 10. This is a good way to keep that drive going here. And up coming wide, cuts up the middle to the 50, down to about the 49-yard line are the Panthers runners. That time it was Eric Gonzalez making the tough yards in the middle.
Economedes has got three guys in there taking that Weslaco hitting them right where they're giving them that little bubble. I call it a bubble.
But number 67 again with a nice block that time. We mentioned him before, Aaron Ramos. And he's leading the interference so far in this ball game. Ball at the 49-yard line. Man in motion. Inside handoff again. 45 still going. Jonathan Martinez.
25 is it?
Jonathan Martinez. Yep.
Jonathan.
Yep. I get confused. There's so many 20s on this team. They're all got 20 as a number.
It's amazing how well they're picking up that right there. They're hitting that thing right where they're giving it to them.
Well, down to the 41-yard line it goes Jonathan Martinez, and he gets the first down. So first and 10 again on this drive here. Early on in the second quarter, Rodriguez again under center. And now coming wide. Is that Eric Gonzalez?
Let me tell you.
The 40.
That's number 20.
Or is that 20? That would be Brian Guerra. You're right. You saw the 20 better than I did the 28.
Well, I'm cheating. I'm looking at the monitor.
Oh, well, I have too, but I thought but it's hard to, between a 0 and an 8,
Yeah.
you got to fill in the middle sometimes. But Brian Guerra can get loose too. He's had over 100-yard gains. So, like I said, they've got 3 or 4 runners on this team that can get you 100 yards almost any night of the week.
It's an impressive drive, Terry. I mean, these guys are just mixing it up well. Offensive line's doing a great job blocking.
Second down and about 6 yards to go from the 38-yard line. Rodriguez again. Kind of an eye. Little movement by the right side of the line.
Got a little excited.
That's going to cost them 5. That's one of the few mistakes so far as Coach Tony B comes out and looks around.
5-yard penalties. Still second down.
So second down, the ball is 42. I think you're almost back to the where this drive started, or where the line of scrimmage. So they got second down to about 11 here. But they can make it up in one play, can't they?
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll call it second a little bit.
Second a little bit, okay. So second down at about the 43-yard line for the Weslaco Panthers. We got whistles.
Timeout.
That's kind of an odd formation they come out of there at that time too. It's not an eye and not even a power eye. It's something like that. There's our boss, Dr. Alejandro. We're talking to one of the students. Once again, our K-West crew tonight, we've got Don Ramirez and Val Zamora on the field. We've got Mike Palacios upstairs filling in for our buddy Rafael Cavazos tonight. Raf is over covering the game in Edinburgh. He's over at Bobcat Stadium with John Boswell and Joey Calvillo on K-West tonight. And they're covering the game between Weslaco East and Edinburgh High, yep. So that'll be interesting. That sets up next week's game. And it could be for the district championship. That's never happened either, where you're both going for that district championship on the same night. So
that's what playing the last game of the season does.
Here we go. Rodriguez again, handoff coming wide. Looks like Sanchez cutting at the 40, 35, still going. 30, makes a run, 20, 10, turned on the juice. And no, that's Brian Garrett, my bad again, but he found like an extra gear. We'll watch the replay in the second year, coach, but he got out there about 8-10 yards and then just turned it up a notch and said, okay, catch me now, guys.
It was there. They took a timeout, thought about what they want to do. And, we said second a little bit. That's what it was.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, how do you teach a kid the speed factor? He had the speed, but then he turned it up a notch.
Yeah, it just.
So Lemus is going to try the extra point here as we're down to 5:06 to go here in this second quarter. And the kick on the way. He's got the distance. And it's good. So 5:06 to go. It's Weslaco 21 and the Jaguars nothing. But like I said, as we review the play, here comes Garrett to the outside. And right about.
That's just some good
now right about there, he turns on the juice.
Good blocking, and he just does a great job of following those blocks. And He's an experienced runner. I tell you what.
Right. He played on the varsity last year, but when your offensive line is performing like that, that was an easy drive down the field that time for the Panthers again. And when your offensive line can do that constantly, the other team's got to be scratching their head thinking, how do we stop these guys?
First of all, they're prepared for what they're throwing at them, and more importantly, they're executing.
Right.
They're doing a great job.
It's one thing to say what we're going to do, but it's another thing to execute. Yep. So the Panthers are ahead 21-0. I think the impressive part about the score is also the nothing, because Edinburgh Economedes has been known as a high-scoring team all year long.
That's right. Coming into this thing, you figured they're going to match up well, offense versus a defense, because they're up there. But the adjustments that are being made have made all
Here's
the difference in the world.
Here's the kick at the 30-yard line. Oh, and about the 35-yard line comes the return. Maybe up to the 36, but a short kick, but not very much of a return that time by the Economedes team.
That I was talking about that defense is how well they adjust and they pursue well, and they bend but they don't break. And
exactly.
That's the key.
So this drive is going to start for Economedes at about the 37-yard line. But you have 3 Edinburgh schools in District 31 6A this year. But the best team in Edinburgh may not be the 6A schools. It might be a 5A school over there called Edinburgh Vela.
Yep. The Sabercats. They are solid and they're having a great year.
So here we go. Actually, the ball is back on the 35-yard line. Garcia. Handoff coming wide to Vela. He's got some room up to the 35, still going 40, 45 on his. Oh, it's going to be hard to catch Marquis in the chase.
There's a good angle right there, but
push him out of bounds. That's the way you do it.
That's how you save a touchdown.
Right, Chris Marquis was able to get him as he come around. When he beat the Panthers around the corner, then it was just a foot race to, like I said, try to knock him out of bounds. And a good job by Marquis to keep it from going 6 points. There he is right there, like you said.
That type of hustle right there, Terry, will make all the difference in the world if a defense will come back and keep doing what they've been doing. Because Economedes was down there just a little bit ago.
Exactly.
And they stopped them.
Looks like they got the ball at about the 19-yard line. 1st and 10, but that's not into the end zone yet. Actually, right on the 20, my bad. So 20-yard line, 1st down and 10 for Economedes after that big run.
There's 88.
Yep. He's going to block ahead. And they're going to bring down number 13, Rudy Castillo. He got maybe to the line of scrimmage if he got that. But the big boy, number 88, Ariola, was leading the way there.
He led the way. I mean, it's no secret where they're going to run the ball.
But on the tackle for Weslaco, number 50 that time, Pascual Vasquez, he was able to get by number 88 and wrap his arms around the ball carrier and bring him down. So 2nd down and 10, no gain in the play. This is a big series, I think, for Weslaco's defense. If they can hold him down here, this would be huge after that huge play by Economedes. Actually, I think he might have lost one. It looks like from here it's up at about the 21-yard line. So Garcia under center again. Hand off to the big boy, Ariola. And putting his head down and going ahead to about the 15. He got a lot of that on his own. He's just knocking people over. So it's going to bring up about 3rd down and 5 for the Edinburgh Economedes Jaguars.
Economedes has moved the ball well. And this situation, the last few times, they've moved or they've done something to hurt themselves. So let's see what kind of a.
Well, the ball's at the 15. They need to get to the 10, Mondo, to get a 1st down here.
That's right.
So 3rd down and 5. Garcia under center again. Hand off and onto the 10-yard line and maybe down to the 5. You got the gain, and it's for a 1st down, so it's going to bring up 1st down and goal.
You saw what they did right there, Terry. They didn't waste any time. They didn't get fancy. They snapped the ball, and here we go.
Arredondo, the running back, number 25, Alan Arredondo. He got away from, he almost got away from some of the tacklers, but basically carried him a little bit. So it's 1st down and goal from about the 6-yard line after that big gain on 3rd down. And now we got goal line defense going here for the Panthers. 1st down and goal to go from the 6. Garcia handoff to the big boy again. They got him trapped in. Can they stop him? They knock him down about the 5 or the 4. Boy, that was a collision. Do you feel that collision up here? That was some hard hit down there.
That's goal line defense.
Well, watch this when he gets hit. They actually spun the big guy around right about there. And
that's Galindo coming up there.
Andre, that's a big hit for him. But I'm looking at the ball now, maybe at the 5-yard line. So second down and goal to go from about the 5. So we'll watch the defense again right on the 5-yard line. Second down, goal to go. Garcia again. And we got movement. I don't know if they moved or we moved.
Yep.
I saw the penalty. I heard the whistle. So.
Full snap. Ball start.
Oh, that's a break again.
42 offense.
On them, yep.
You know,
Five-yard
They've done that
penalty.
before. This is not the
Still
first
second
time
down.
they've kind of shot themselves in the foot, so to speak.
Yep.
And for lack of a better euphemism. But back to the 10-yard line.
See, let's say I said Galindo. 11's the one that hit him.
Okay, number 11 is
And Andre's at number 21.
right. That was Anthony Garza.
Anthony Garza.
Right.
Yeah, I tell you what, he laid some leather on him.
So anyway, the ball is back to the 10-yard line. That should keep it at second down, but it's second down and goal to go. They have to go all the way into the end zone. And Garcia hands off
Number 13.
Yep, number 13. And he's got the run and into the end
did.
zone. He goes. That's a hard run, but give the ball carrier credit. Rudy Castillo takes it in a 10-yard touchdown run around that left side.
Senior right there, 25 lead way, getting good blocks. Well-designed play, and they hit it right. They hit it right.
Yep. In fact, on the tackle was under Galindo, but by the time he got to it, it was already in the end zone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
got a little
They
injury done.
They overcame that little penalty they had just had.
I'm not sure if it was one of their guys or one of our guys
Looks like one of theirs.
down in the field here, but we have 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the first half.
No, that's number 17.
Well, number 17, my bad here. 17 for us is Ivan De Leon or De Luna.
Yeah, he's from there.
With 2:10 to go to first half, and Edinburgh Economedes finally finds the scoreboard here, but that was a long drive, and you have to give them credit. Their offense got going that time. That one big run that went down the field, that really was the key there.
Yeah, defense buckled down, made them earn it. They made them earn it.
Well, now the other thing too is you have 2:10 to go in the first half. I'm looking at the scoreboard, seeing about the timeouts. It looks like we have a couple of timeouts left. But the other situation is this: we kicked off to start the ball game, so Weslaco should get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
As the kick is up and it is good. So 2:10 to go to halftime. It is now Weslaco 21 and the Jaguars 7 here on KWest, and brought to you also tonight live on 956 Sports.
Weslaco has scored in every possession.
But the game is about what we expected, a running game by both these teams.
But
Yes, Weslaco scored on every position. I believe they have.
they've scored in every possession. So as an opposing coach with 2:10 left, if you know you can't stop them, what's the possibility of an onside kick?
Well, that's a possibility there. But I believe we've had a touchdown tonight by Eric Gonzalez. We've had one, I know, by Brian Guerra. I'm trying to think with that third one. I thought it was
25.
Oh yeah, Jonathan Martinez. So we've had 3 different runners have scored for Weslaco.
Oh, that's right. That Thundering Horde.
That's a little tricky,
Yeah.
little razzle dazzle, so to speak.
Little Thundering Horde.
That's what it's called, Thunder and Herd. You mean the Marshall theme song here. And down the field we go. Let's see what we've got here. The ball is going to be picked up about the 7 or 8 yard line. And back to the 10, 15 to 20, 25. Still going. Up the field we go. Number 13 with the football for Weslaco. And that would be the youngster Alex Lara. He's a youngster, just a sophomore, but he's also a good running back. He don't get to play because the upperclassmen. Yeah, but this kid is good on special teams.
Solid youngster there.
He got the ball up to, well, between the 25 and 30, maybe the 27-yard line. But here we go with only 2 minutes to go in the first half. We might have to run this drive a little bit quicker, but Rodriguez.
Here goes the jet sweep.
Yep, here we come. The sweep coming to the far side. 25, 30, still going 35 and pulled out of bounds. And it looked like Aaron Sanchez.
That's a well-designed play because it's going to get yardage. But
No, that's Lara again. My bad. That is Alex Lara. That's the kid that just did the kickoff return there, Mato. And he's still stayed in the game.
good speed, but it's a well-designed play because it's coming wide and you go out of bounds to stop the clock.
Exactly, and we're just barely under about 1:52 to go. And handoff coming wide. Eric Gonzalez, 35, 40, still going, breaks the tackle, and over the 50-yard line down to about the 47. He was close to taking it all the way.
He was very close to breaking that thing.
You saw Eric Gonzalez. He made that cutback, and right there, nice cutback by the youngster. Of course, in the old days when you and I played, you didn't see that cutback as much. We didn't play on turf like this where you could really plant your feet and do the cutbacks.
No,
Can you imagine trying to cut back on Sam Stadium back 20 years ago? You could never do it.
Remember those days when you played 2-3 games after a rainstorm?
Oh, exactly. Well, Sam Stadium, you couldn't even walk across that field, let alone run on that thing.
That thing was solid with sand all the time.
And you played enough games. You've been over there enough times to know what that stadium. That was, to me, that was the biggest improvement that stadium has ever made was when they put down the turf.
They were. I'm thinking they're the first team to do it.
That might have been. Now, do you remember a youngster named Kelshaw Rivas?
Kelshaw played for me.
He played for. Were you coaching the game? He scored 6 touchdowns against a Brownsville school against Pace.
Yep. on a Saturday.
Yep, on a Saturday game. I saw him. K-Was covered that game. It was an unbelievable game.
I was the head coach then.
Okay. Now we're dating you. The ball at about the 49-yard line here, Coach. First down and 10 for Weslaco. Rodriguez under center. Coming wide. Cuts back at the 50, 45. Still on his feet, maybe about 2 yards, but another little cutback that time. This time I believe it was Brian Guerra. That's right, number 20. But what do we have for time?
We've got 136.
136, and Coach Tony has called another timeout.
But you're right. The way they run, the way they hit those holes, and the angles they take is deceptive in terms of if for 20 or 28 or 25.
Right. Well, they got all these 20 running backs, but you know, you speak of Kelshaw Rivas, that was one of the greatest individual performances I ever witnessed, was the 6 touchdowns he scored against Brownsville Pace. And then, of course, we covered the game. His brother scored, or didn't score necessarily 6. He ran for over 400 yards against San Benito.
San Benito.
Yeah, that was unbelievable. I mean, that might be one of the best brother combinations to ever play for Weslaco in the last how many ever years. I'm sure Bobby Lackey, I don't know if he had a brother, but he got a lot of yards himself back in the days.
Kel was solid young man.
Here we go. Pitch back coming wide to the 50.
Boy,
trying to get to the outside.
They played that well.
Oh, they did. They got outside quickly. Well, they must have known that they need something that's probably as close to a pass as Weslaco's got there, is that pitch back. But they're wide open and ripe for a pass at this point. As the clock goes down to about 1:29, and he got out of bounds here. So what were we looking at? Third down, second down here? Third down, about 6. Man in motion coming wide. There's a sweep again.
Oh, it's
at
gone.
the 50 line. 50, 45, 40, still going. Pushing guys down inside the 30 to about the 27-yard line.
Boy,
number 13, Laura, the sophomore again.
They sprayed that thing nice, and they hit that jet sweep, and adios, partner.
Is that what it's called, a jet sweep? Because that's about what it was. Look at Sanchez, the other running back, out in front of him, trying to lead the way here. And Lara, again, gets a big first down. As they get down to about the 26, 27-yard line, 1st and 10 for Weslaco. And Rodriguez is going to throw. He's under a lot of pressure. Gets rid of the ball finally. Oh, he's got a receiver inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line. Matt Rosales, the big baseball catcher on the reception for Weslaco. Timeout Weslaco, but we got a hurt player on the field. I think it's another Economedes player.
Yes.
Back at about the 37-yard line. But give Rodriguez credit because he could have went down, but he withstood the pressure that time and got the ball away down to about the 18-yard line.
He did well. You know, he was running. He was running hard, and to throw on a run like that and hit him on the money was pretty good job.
Am I looking at that right? I see exactly 1 minute on that clock.
Exactly.
So 1 minute to go here in this second quarter. And the bands will be on the field here shortly. Although, as they always do a great job, the bands for Weslaco High and Economedes. But injured Economedes player right now. 1 minute to go, and this drive, they're easily within scoring range here. I think we've used up most of our timeouts here, Coach. I don't see anything on the board here. I see a big 0 over there on the big score clock. It looks like they have 1 timeout left. But the other thing, too, Coach, is you score here, and if you get the football back to start the second half, that's like double trouble, isn't it?
That's what you want to do. If you can generate some points here, and then start the second half with a touchdown.
You know, in this day and age, it's almost always you defer to the second half on that initial kickoff.
I always did.
Because I remember the olden days, you always wanted the football. You always got the football and received. But nowadays, it's more of a strategy game where you
if you believe in your defense, and you can get good field position. That's what it's about.
Okay, handoff coming up, 15-yard line, 10. Brian Garrett into the end zone. And Brian Garrett again using that speed. We had a little different angle on the touchdown run that time, but Coach Garrett again with another touchdown. And just speed, speed, speed. It'll be interesting to see the first half statistics on the rushing yardage because Weslaco is dominating. These are not 20-yard drives that Weslaco is getting. They're getting 70, 80-yard drives almost every time here.
4 possessions, 4 touchdowns.
And you can't do any better than that. That's all you can ask of your guys. Every time you touch it, you score. Here's the kick up, and it's good. And so with 54 seconds to go to halftime, it is Weslaco leading 28-7. Here's Gary, breaks a couple tackles, and then once he gets loose, you can forget it.
Yeah.
Nobody can match his speed out there.
If you figure that every drive started on the 30 times 4,
Right, exactly.
That
Between
tells you
25
what it
and
goes.
30 almost every time. Yep.
that's
70 yards or plus.
About 280 yards.
Now watch where he got the ball about the 21-yard line. He gets back, breaks a tackle, and then look at the convoy. Yep.
Look at the blocking up front. There's people all over the place.
He had 3 purple shirts right out there with him.
You can't ask for better than that. That's good hustle.
Did that in front of the Weslaco administration. I saw Dr. Perfetto and Coach Reb and a few others out there. But watch here again. He breaks one tackle.
Started with 71 up front. 44 is blocking up there. And then we got all the people going downfield. You got to be careful there.
I saw that one tackle. Yeah, in the end zone. Is that almost like a clip or close to it?
It's
borderline.
I'd say it's a judgment call.
Okay. So 54 seconds to go to halftime. 28-7. Weslaco offensively played about as good a first half as you can do as they get ready to kick off here again. Down to about the 23-yard line, and Weslaco special teams on the play. Is that Andre Galindo, number 21?
Galindo,
Yep.
right
And he was there to meet him.
He broke down nicely and kept him right there in front of him and made the tackle. That's good play right there.
So Andre right there, and you watching, he barely can move.
He wasn't going to let him go.
Number 4 on the return for Edinburgh Economedes, Jesse Gonzalez.
And 82 come up and helped him too, so that was good.
So we're down to 50 seconds to go to halftime. Economedes may have to air it out. They're down 28-7.
Yeah, you got to be careful now because you turn that ball over, all you need is one play to score again.
Exactly. 26-yard line. But the defense has done pretty good. They've given up one big play.
One big play.
That's about it.
And then they held their own,
Inside handoff up to the 25, maybe over the 30, and that'll take up some time there as number 25 that time, Arredondo. But it doesn't look like right now they're in any hurry maybe to even get something going here. They do have a timeout left as the clock moves down to 33. Now that's something as a coach you never had to deal with. It was the 40-second clock.
No, we didn't have that.
That's something that's brand new this year, and it's kind of a
it's
going to be confusing.
It's supposed to speed up the game. That's the whole purpose of the thing.
Garcia fakes it. No, he does hand off over the 40, 45,
and that's number
4. That's number 4 again.
Jesse Gonzalez.
He's the guy that tried to return the kickoff, but he got it up over actually close to the 45, about 43-yard line. But we've got 7 seconds to go, and the clock is down to 6. Looks like they've taken their last timeout.
Edinburgh.
So Edinburgh Economedes out of timeout. So what do they got going here? Do they have a Cal Stanford play here in the last play of the first half?
What I think I do, I just try to go into halftime. We're down by 21 and make some quick adjustments.
Well, to me, if you're going to do something fancy, you're almost better getting the quarterback setting up a screenplay because there's no way he's going to drop back with the Panther rush.
No.
And try to get something 40, 50-yard pass down the field. Yeah. But like you set up a screenplay, maybe let one of your runners try to take it that way.
Yeah, but
you have a better chance.
I don't know.
You have a higher percentage, I would say.
It's easy to make calls up here, but if it was me, I don't think I'd do something where I give them the ball and maybe a pick six because
right, exactly.
Weslaco has adjusted well to the little screens and made some really good plays. So
well, when you go to the locker room at halftime, those are when you actually make the major adjustments. But I'm just saying, do you ever have situational things as a coach that you do during your practice. You may not have enough practice to do those kind of
Yeah.
things. I don't know. Like in baseball, sometimes you might give a situational type thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, you go into a locker room when you have a good lead, and what you want to do is you're going to come back out. You're going to be 0-0. You don't want to get any kind of
First snap,
overconfidence. You want to stay
ball start.
focused on what you need to do.
Offense.
If you're down by
Five-yard
21,
penalty.
then you got to stay
Your first down.
positive, and you got to find
Exactly,
ways
yep.
and find ways to fix a few things. But that's what football's all
Reset the
about.
clock
And
to 6 seconds.
But to me, offensively, I don't even know what you tell your team because they played almost a near flawless first half offensively. Defensively, we might have to guard against the big play, but offensively, you get the ball 4 times, and you score 4 times, and you do it as easy as the Panthers have done. Really, they haven't been stopped yet.
no,
So here we go. Last play of the first half, inside handoff again, and they got him down about the 41-yard line. That's going to do it. We go to halftime here at Bobby Lackey Stadium, where the score of Weslaco 28 and Edinburgh Economedes 7.
Football. Take a look at this forecast. Oh, it is just frightful out there. Yes, mostly ghostly and cool tonight. Low of 58 degrees. And, oh, it's just enjoy the rest of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Planner Halftime Show, The Real Grand Valley. Introducing your Economedes Jack Jazz Dance Team, under the direction of Carla Lopez and Patricia Galvan, in assistance with Josue Barras. Now, introducing your 2014-2015 officers. Line Officer, Carla Lopez. Second Lieutenant, Leandro Pacano. First Lieutenant, Stephanie Martinez. Captain, Pokey Vasquez. And your Major, Crystal Salinas. And today's dancer of the week, Aurelie Sanchez. Ladies, the field is yours.
assistant, Edgar Encina. And second assistant, Victoria Reyes.
A boy who believes
Tonight's the Jaguar Band with their 2014 UIL 16 show entitled Virus Z, Down to the Undead. Movement 1, Infected. Movement 2, Chaos. Movement 3, Thriller. Movement 4, Breaking Free. And Movement 5, New Horizons. Gentlemen, here we go. The greatest show in Texas on a Friday night. The blue and orange, your Johnny G. Economedes Jaguar Marching Band.
For years, the military released bacteria among millions of unsuspecting people to study the effects of biological warfare.
a boy who believes has died from Ebola. It kills up to 90% of those infected.
In an effort to stop the spread of the virus, the Health Protection Agency has said a 72% rise in
It's a delightful night for football. Welcome to visiting Jaguar fans from Economedes High School in Edinburgh. But how about those Panther fans from Weslaco? Oh, yes. It's a great night for football.
Take a look at this forecast. Oh, it is just frightful out there. Yes, mostly ghostly and cool tonight. Hello, 58 degrees. And, oh, it's just a... hello? Oh, jeez. Hope you enjoy the rest of the game.
Weslaco Panther Corps halftime performance. Will be performing their UIL marching show entitled A Telltale Heart by Edgar Allan Poe. Music by Key Palan. The Panther Corps is led by Head Drum Major Allison Mata. Assistant Drum Majors are Jerry Carizales, Marcos de la Garza, and Everardo Chavez. Pacesetter officers are Captain Annie Anzaldúa. Lieutenants are Amber Medla, Jody Reyes, Mercedes Rodriguez, Sonia Garcia, Alondra Conde, Valeria Medrano, and Victoria Griffin. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
I am, but why would you say that I am mad? Oh, the disease! It has sharpened my senses, but above all, my sense of hearing. It was a hit. I heard all the things in the heavens and in the earth, and I heard many things, and how many things? How then am I mad? Listen and observe how calmly I can tell you the story. I might take the life of the old man and rid myself of the eye forever! quicksand. It was the beating of the old man's heart, and it grew quicker and quicker, and louder and louder. Sounded the hour. There came a knock at my street door. There entered two men who introduced themselves as officers of the police. And they said, while I answered their questions, a ringing began in my ears. No doubt, I now grew very pale, but I talked more fluently and with a heightened voice. But the sound increased, and what could I do? It was a low, dull, but sound note. Would they not be gone? Did the police hear? Could they not?
Middle School Director is Ernesto Ortiz. Central Middle School Director is Michael Perez. Assistant Band Directors are Dr. Tom Skursker, Ron Lowe, Cecilia Perez, Paul Noel, Juan Martinez, and Ivan Perez. Paysetter sponsor is Mrs. Gloria Champion. The Panther Corps would like to thank and recognize our Weslaco High School Principal, Yvette Morales, and Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Ruben Alejandro, as well as the Weslaco School Board of Trustees, all the administration, faculty, student body, and our incredible Panther Corps band boosters. Remember, we are Weslaco. Go Panthers!
Jumbotron are brought to you by our halftime score sponsor, Knapp Medical Center, one of the premier healthcare facilities in all of South Texas. Knapp Medical Center, our halftime score sponsor.
Check. 1, 2.
We've come a long way.
Eric Gonzalez in for the touchdown.
But now,
It's our turn. Touchdown Panthers.
We are Weslaco.
Here they go.
Welcome back to Bobby Leckie Stadium. Terry Beitler along with ex-head coach Armando Cuellar, and we're here tonight at halftime where the score is Wesco 28-7 over Edinburgh Economedes High School. Here we're just a few moments away from the second half, Coach, and it should be interesting in the second half to see where the adjustments come from both of these head coaches here.
So we're fixing to find out. Weslaco gets the ball and the 21-point lead. Like you say, it will be interesting to see what they'll continue to do or what they might change, and then how Economedes is gonna counter.
Now, is this a game? Would this be considered a coach against student or tutor, or how would that go? Because head coach Gabe Pena for Edinburgh Economedes spent a lot of years in the Wesco football system. So I think coaching with Tony Villarreal.
I think Tony would be the mentor.
Mentor, okay. I might want to add this game not only on K-West tonight on 956 Sports, but we also learned that we're also on Valley Central tonight. So we got a lot of audience throughout the Valley tuning in here tonight from Bobby Leckie Stadium, one of the great football facilities here. And here we go with that razzle-dazzle for the kickoff again. Weslaco is sprinting back now. So second half, but ready to get underway here. And away it comes. Long kick this time all the way down to about the 5-yard line. Dropped there and picked up slowly. And still going 15, 20, 25, up the sideline to 30. And the ball is kicked away, picked up again by Matt Rosales. What is going on out there, Coach? That was crazy.
Well,
we dropped it first and we dropped it second. But watch the first drop.
Let's see.
Right there. He picks the ball up and then takes off and goes. But right up the field, there we get the second drop.
Boy, he put the helmet right on that ball.
Oh, man. But thank goodness Matt Rosales was right there. That could have been huge to start the second half. So the Panthers are going to get the football again. We talked about their field position all night long. They're down to about the 22-yard line, 1st and 10. And underneath center, Rodriguez again. Handoff, 25, maybe to the 27-yard line. Swarmed out by the Edinburgh Economedes defense.
On the carry, number 25.
Jonathan Martinez carrying the ball for the first play of the second half.
Martinez out by number 10.
Let's see if their offense, this is what, the 5th time they've had the football. They had it 4 times in the first half. And here we go again. Gained up to about 4 yards, second down about 6. And off a counter play, 25, 30, cutting back, 35, maybe 36. Ooh, kind of a late hit on that one.
That's close, that's close.
Brian Guerra, I think that time was on the carry, but watch at the end of the play here, Coach, it looked like almost a late hit. Right about there.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, he kind of let off a little bit, but still.
So another first down. Here we go. 36-yard line. They started this at about the 22, so they picked up 14 yards rushing I don't know what the statistics are, but they're not too bad in the first half for Weslaco High.
They look pretty flawless.
Here we go, handoff again, straight up, and just a straight ahead dive that time, but maybe a half yard at the most. That was just about it. It's Martinez again, Jonathan, and that's about the only play they've had all night where they just straight ahead dive over the center hole. So it's going to bring a second down and about 10 for Weslaco High School. I'm still waiting for him to try maybe one pass or two just to see if it'll go. Because remember, we had one attempt in the first half. They almost had Brian Guerra. They let him just a little bit too much. But Guerra does.
And he was open.
Yeah, he is a good receiver. He's got a couple this year. Rodriguez again. Handoff. And again, not much gain in the play. Jonathan Martinez. So the Panthers' ground game right now after the first down has kind of stalled a little bit. Up to maybe the 37-yard line. This would be a big third down play for the Weslaco offense because they haven't been stopped all night long. Paul Rodriguez has been quarterback. We wondered how he would react because that's not a position you want to stick somebody new into, is your quarterback position. You come in to replace Desi Rodriguez. Although Paul is a senior, he's been under center before. Third down play. Pitch back to Eric Gonzalez. 35, 40. He's got the first down, 45. Oh, tripped up near midfield. Actually, Brian Guerra, and he was just barely tripped up. Thought he might have gone again.
If he didn't get tripped, he's gone.
Yeah, but he got to the corner in a hurry. Watched the pitch out, and he had the first down right away. But he could, like you said, he could have made it a lot worse than he did.
Yeah, they had him outflanked real quick, and then got some good blocks. Well designed play.
So the ball just, well, actually right now it's right at midfield. So the ball at the 50-yard line, first down and 10 from there. As Weslaco's offense still in gear here. Pitch out again, coming to the other side. 50-45, that's Eric Gonzalez this time, inside the 45 to about the 43-yard line. Just hoping Eric gets up, he's getting up slow.
He is.
He's still down. But Eric Gonzalez this time on the pitch back to the left. One time to the right, one time to the left.
Nice block right there off the edge.
And he's still down in the field. I'm not sure what happened there.
He took a shot.
He's still down. He's like flat out facing the ground this time.
Yeah, he didn't look too good right there.
But he got about 6 yards on the play, and that was student body left that time. The first time it was student body right, now it's student body left.
He's come up.
You know, the school that used to do the student body play, I remember in my day, was Southern Cal. When they had O.J. Simpson, they used to call that student body. They had guys like, I'm trying to think of the big fullback that was running over the pile all the time before Simpson. But he was Sam Bam Cunningham. That's who it was. Yeah. But they would do the student body right and the student body left. Of course, I remember watching when I was in college. O.J. was in college. He was about as good a running back as ever played the game. But
Heisman Trophy one.
Yeah, he was that. And, like I said, just a good runner. 44-yard line. They need to get to the 40 for a first down. So second down and about 4 after the play. Inside handoff. Let's see if we got it. Still trying to run with it.
No, it's going to be short.
A little bit short that time. And that 27. And that is Aaron Sanchez. Not too much around that time, but maybe they're stiffening it up a little bit, the Economedes defense. But if you can move the chains, it doesn't really matter. You know, when you get it, if you get in one play or 3 plays.
Yeah, you know, they've done well enough. It's a third and short.
Yeah, third down and 3. Third and a little bit, as you say.
Could be a 4 down
exactly
territory thing.
First man handoff, and he gets near the 40, and ball is fumbled. Yep, and then they pick it up. Economedes immediately picked that football up.
Yep.
And turnover.
That's the first turnover that Weslaco has tonight.
First time they've been stopped on offense all night long, but it was right at the 40. They needed to go to the 40 for a first down, but the ball, as you see on the field, was picked up, but not much gain on the return by the big man that did pick it up. So here we go. Let's see what Economedes does. This is the first time they've had the ball this half.
It is, you know.
And after a turnover.
And, you know, I think one of the biggest things they probably talked about is, you know, the be a little more consistent with the drives and not be their own worst enemy with penalties and things like that.
Well, not much in that game. They gave it right up the middle that time and no gain really, basically by the running back that time. That's a new man out there, number 24. First time we've called his number tonight.
Of course, he's a
Gary. So we didn't call his name out in the first half, but no gain in the play. So 2nd down and 10. Good job by the Weslaco interior defense that time.
They did a good job.
Quarterback again is David Garcia, number 14. He's going all the way. He's going to roll and he's going to throw, setting up a screen pass, and the rush is on. They're going to get him this time. He's down at the 30-yard line. And we'll see again who was the initial tackler on the play. Actually, he got away from the initial, but he come back into a lot of trouble there.
You know, that's good pressure, but the thing that makes that go is coverage. That's a coverage sack.
Exactly. Galindo helped out, but he didn't have a chance. The quarterback, Garcia, and he lost all the way back to about the 31-yard line. So it's going to bring a 3rd down at about 18 or 19 yards to go. Because remember, this drive started after they recovered the fumble in the 40. So this time he's working out of a shotgun. Boy, he doesn't have much help there back with him right now. He's a straight back drop. And here comes the rush again. Oh, they're going to take him down. And again, wow. Big number 73 for the Panthers that time. That is Manny Moreno. Boy, I'll tell you, quarterback, he's just living dangerous out there. He didn't have much of a chance at all.
You know, 3rd and very, very long. All they had to do was just pin their ears and come after him.
Moreno just went right after him.
Yep.
He's coming almost untouched. And he got him around the top of the helmet, but he didn't get on the face mask and just took the guy down easily.
Yep.
A defensive lineman and a quarterback do battle. You're not going to win. The quarterback's not going to win too many times. So 4th down and long, they'll have to punt. This drive started at 40, Armando, and now they're all the way back to near the 20.
Economedes.
And they call a timeout there. So timeout on the field with a score 28-7. And actually, this might work out for the Panthers because if they get the ball in good position after the punt.
They're going to have good field position.
But there haven't been too many punts tonight, have there?
No.
It's been one of those kind of games, but so this is going to bring up 4th down. They need to go to midfield, so it's 4th down and about 30 yards to go. A long way for the Economedes Jaguars. I remember when I came to the Valley, Mondo, there was one high school in Edinburgh High School. That was it.
Bobcat.
The Bobcats, but then along came Edinburgh North, and then Economedes, and now they've got Vela. Yeah. And they've got a bunch of them over there now. It's a fast-growing community, fast-growing area.
Isn't that amazing how things have
it's changed a lot. So the ball at the 21-yard line, 1st and 10. Actually, it's going to bring up 4th down and 29. So let's see if the Panthers can make good, as the snap is pretty good.
That's a good punt.
Yep, kick down to about the 35-yard line, picked up there, 35. And there's a penalty marker on the play. Is it face mask or is it holding? We don't know. Andre Galindo on the return for Weslaco. Galindo, the all-star second baseman for the Panther baseball team, under one of your friends, Coach Eddie Serna.
Been there for quite a while.
Yep. He's actually the coordinator, I believe, athletic coordinator.
He is.
Yep. So it looks like a holding penalty against Weslaco.
Blocking the back.
Blocking the back, okay.
10 yards.
Eddie.
Spot of the fall. 1st down.
Eddie was the head coach when I was there.
Okay.
As a head coach, so he's been there for a while.
Exactly. He's got some seniority there.
Yeah.
So we're back to we're going to start this drive now at the 26-yard line. Weslaco's got a 1st and 10 here in the 3rd quarter. Third quarter's been scoreless so far. With Eric Gonzalez, he's back and going.
He's gone.
Yep, he's going to take off again. 50-yard line, and it's just and this is not even a foot race. He just can't take it all the way. I'm looking at the marker over in the field at 25, 26-yard line. So I would call that about a 74-yard run by Eric Gonzalez. And of course, Coach, you need to look for. I didn't see any yellow hankies coming out that time. Although, so 74-yard run for Eric Gonzalez. And boy, that was instead of getting a fumble on the drive, Coach, we got a one-play drive here against the Jaguars. So Eric Gonzalez, 74 yards, and he just broke it up and all the way down. No problem there. The extra point attempt by Lemus is up and good. And we have 5:39 to go here in the third quarter rather. It's up now. Weslaco 35 and the Jaguars 7. You just say, wow, how about that, huh?
Just like that.
Just like that. So we got some discussion now with the officials. Do we have some kind of a penalty here after the extra point attempt?
Maybe the kicker got hit.
I'm not sure what's going on here. Now we got a summit conference.
Personal foul on the defense. Penalty be assessed at the kickoff.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's see if we can get a replay here. Watch this. Eric Gonzalez again. He goes to his right, cuts back to the left, and now he is, as we see here, he is gone. Nobody touched him.
You see that block right off the edge, man. It's got a heck of a block.
Yep.
Look at where you're kicking from.
He never got touched in that entire drive.
Nah.
He cut back against the grain, and he's having a big night. He's going to be, I believe, combined with a run in the first quarter he had of over 70 yards, he's going to be over 200 yards rushing tonight.
Very, very well could be.
Yep. This is about 74 yards.
You're right.
Cuts back, and right there at about the 45-yard line, it's just he's long gone. And he's pulling away here from everybody. You know, we saw him in the last series. He was on the field. He was hurt, but he got back up. He obviously was not hurt that much. He's a tough kid. So they're going to kick off from the 45-yard line. You go for the onside kicker?
Well,
or maybe for the field goal?
Maybe if the game was a little closer.
Right. Well, he's going to run it back in the end zone, about 2 yards deep in the end zone. Cut back. Let's see if the special teams can get him in some trouble here. Back. Oh, he dropped the ball about 2 yards. Now it's important. I don't know if we dropped it or if they did. I think they did. That would have been Yep, they did. They got. Luckily, they got the ball.
They dodged the bullet on that one.
Luckily, they got the football. Who was that big kid getting up off the ball? But Economedes got a break like you can't believe right there. We watch the runner here. He comes back against the grain. I don't see anybody knocking the ball out.
There's number 11 again.
Yeah, he just dropped the ball. But instead of, I think somebody was trying for a touchdown here on a fumble recovery. But give Economedes credit. They dropped on the football, so they've got the ball now at about the 5-yard line.
Yep.
So 1st and 10 from the 5 is Edinburgh Economedes. Man in motion. Inside handoff to the big boy. And up to maybe the 10 or 12-yard line. I didn't even see who got off the file there. It might have been number 24 again. In the first half, I would have said number 88, but that didn't look like number 88.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Uh-oh.
Got somebody else hurt again?
But, going back to that caused fumble, number 11, Anthony Garza, he's around the football. He gets around.
He got the ball out to about the 13, so he gained about 7 or 8 yards on the play as we look across the way. But looks like there's another Panther hurt on the play. And who would think? We got perfect weather out here. The temperature, the last time I checked, was about 68 degrees, fairly low humidity, and players are getting bumped around pretty good here tonight. I guess you might call it a physical game.
It has been. Weslaco surely has picked it up a notch, this is where you want to be peaking right now, late in the season.
Going into next week's game, you want to be healthy. More important than anything.
That's what's important.
You can get away with an injury in week 3, but when you're in week 9 or week 10, you've got to have all the horses ready because Weslaco basically has clinched the playoff spot. Where they're going to play in the playoffs, we don't know, but this is what I guess every team plays for, is to make the playoffs, and you want to be healthy going in.
Absolutely.
You want all your bodies, and we'll see who the player is hurt there.
He's a 70.
Is it 72 or 73?
78 maybe.
It might be. We'll get the camera down on him. Once again, the camera guys tonight, we've got Don Ramirez and Val Zamora, along with Mike Palacios, doing the great camera work for us. Upstairs, we've got Julian Oliveras and Darlene Gracia. We also have our slow-mo technician up there, Mario Palacios. You know Mario. And we got... It takes a pretty good crew to run a ball game. We also have Joey Leal running the soundboard tonight. We've got people here from 956 Sports and from Valley Central, so an entire crew. You're right, though. It looks like number 78. Is that who it is?
Yeah.
He's coming off the field, and they're going to have to help him off. So it probably, without speculating, probably some kind of a knee injury or some sort in that area, a leg area injury in that area.
Favoring that left leg
right
there.
So the Panthers took quite a bit of hit in the last game when their starting quarterback, Desi Rodriguez, went down. And As we watch this youngster coming off the field, we hope he's okay.
Yeah.
The trainers are helping him off, but
he's been pretty solid tonight in the defensive line.
So Paul Rodriguez has stepped in. He's basically all they've asked him to do for the most part tonight is hand the football off. And he's done a pretty good job there. He did pass the ball one time, and he got in fact, if I remember right, the pass he got away. He actually eluded the grasp of one of the rushers, and was able to get it off, and basically overthrew Brian Guerra by just a few yards.
He has nice touch in the ball.
So 3rd down and about 2-3 yards to go here. Play back underway. Garcia, the quarterback, and whistles blow over here.
Before the snap,
the boss up here got
number 54 offense.
Athletic director
5-yard
Oscar
penalty.
Riojas in
Still second down.
upstairs, talking to everybody. So the ball now Mondo's back to about the 8-yard line. We're back to the 8-yard line, and it's going to bring up 3rd down instead of 3rd and 2. Now it's 3rd and about 7.
Hey man, we got Pico in the house.
Pico,
AKA Big O.
He's getting ready for the big one next. The handoff coming wide up to about the 10. Oh, dragged down.
Why?
Did he get to the 15 or not?
He got close.
You got the big one next week. You're going to be busy being the athletic director. You have to kind of split your way between 2 sides. You have to stand out in the middle of the field, I guess. And you have to wave to one side or the other. But
Oscar's going to get away and hide over the Cetos and have
the great thing about this game, though, sir, is next week it'll be for the district championship, and that's even bigger stakes than just the regular bowl game. So that'll be something else. They must have got the first down there at the 15. Handoff coming to the wide again. Yep.
Oh, somebody put a leg on.
Is that number 2? That's Diego Rodriguez. Yeah. That's the younger brother of Desi, or brother of Desi. Diego Rodriguez.
That was a good hit.
That's what you put up in the board there. I guess it just textbook tackle that time. Is Rodriguez doing a great job out there. So going to bring second down about 10 from about the 15-yard line, 15 or 16. Maybe give him 1. We'll be generous, give him 1 yard. But Economedes look like they've gone to some different runners here in the second half. Garcia still the quarterback, number 14. Oh, left end that time. Did he get a little anxious?
He got anxious.
He got the happy feet going there and went offside.
Boy, they moved quite a bit tonight.
Yeah, they've had a few penalties, and I guess
before snap, ball start, offense, 5-yard penalty, second down.
Now this referee's being nice. He's not naming the players. He's just saying offense or defense. You know, it's kind of like keeping you anonymous, so to speak. Penalties anonymous. So the ball is back to about the 11 or 12-yard line, and they've had a chance after getting out there to move it up the field. But since that first drive, they really haven't moved the ball up the field, other than the touchdown drive. Of course, that was all based on one big play. So second down and long, Garcia again. Handoff. And going wide again, number 13. He got up against the range, 20. It's going to be 40, 50-yard line. He might outrun him. As the Panthers trying to break down. Here's Marroquin, got him again.
Number 10 again.
Yeah, that's Chris Marroquin, but he had to run him down that time. He did not have the angle. But number 13 again. That is Rudy Castillo, the senior running back. And wow, that's a big play there. That's twice now. I think the same guy has broken big ones against the Panther defense.
You know, off that first big play, came back with a series when he scored. Did they call that back?
I don't know.
Personal foul. He didn't go back the other way.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's going to negate a huge act. He got down to about the 20-yard line.
Of the foul.
They still got the first down, I believe, but that was huge for the Panthers where they had to bring it all the way back here. That ball would have been down at the 20-yard line again.
It all goes back to where way back there.
Well, the original line of scrimmage was about the 12. So let's see where they actually marked the football. I don't know where I guess it's from the penalty. Is that how they mark these things?
Yes.
Okay. It's about a 10-yard penalty. Is that I think it's like a chop block or something like that.
Still second down.
From the point of the foul, then they'll move it back.
Okay, it looks like it got up to about the 19. So it's going to bring up second down and about maybe 5 or 6 yards to go here. We'll see where oh no, my bad. It's up to the 25. So they did bring it up to the 25-yard line. So It's second down and maybe 1 yard to go, but that's a huge break for the Panthers. Hand off again. And they got him from behind.
What a play.
At number 42, Mendez for Weslaco. Brandon Mendez on the stop that time. Come from behind to get him.
Boy, he got right in that hip pocket, came down, and made a great play.
That's the same guy that just ran the ball 50, 60 yards was number 13, Castillo, but he didn't get anything that time.
That's good defense.
In fact, he lost. It looked like he lost about 4 yards.
That's a good defensive play. Tackle for loss.
So third down and about 5 or 6 yards to go here. As the clock goes down to 2:25 and counting down here in the third quarter. And Economedes, again, handoff coming wide this way to the right side. And up to maybe the 24-yard line. That's about it.
They're going to be short.
Yep, they're not going to make it. It's going to be fourth down and maybe a couple yards to go. They bring the punt team in, but they're not varying their offense that much. They're not trying to throw the ball. You know, in the first half, you remember, Coach, there was a couple times where Garcia got a couple of receivers on rollout passes that were short, but they were safe, what I would call a safe pass. We have not seen that in a long time.
Well, that first pass they threw, had the running back come through the line of scrimmage and hitting the flat. And that's pretty much it.
Low snap, but the kicker was able to get it away.
That's not a bad play.
And down to about the 37-yard line. Ooh. And falling down is, I believe, Galendo, but back to the 37, 38-yard line. But a good stop by the Panther defense after that long play was snuffed out. The penalty that time really was the key to the whole drive.
Killed me.
Yeah, because remember, they got the ball on the 5-yard line after a mistake on the kickoff. Remember, the kid lost the ball in the kickoff, and I said, when you're coaching, you don't see this camera here, but here we go. First play from scrimmage, and Rodriguez is going to throw it. No, he's going to. I thought he was setting up the throw. He surprised us, but
he gave the ball
handed off. 27, Sanchez. That'd be, yeah, when you're coaching down there, you don't worry about the kiss cam up in the stands here, but they do that. They get some of the star-crossed lovers and make them kiss in front of 10,000 people here. So second down and still about 10. It looks like from here there was no gain really on the play. The line of scrimmage is about the 37-yard line. So the Panthers again. Do they give it to Eric Gonzalez? Does he run for another 65 yards? We don't know. We got timeout in the field with 52 seconds to go to the end of the third quarter, and the score right now is Weslaco 35 and Edinburgh Economedes 7.
Education means a lot to me.
Why does it help? My parents want what's best for me.
And I also want to let education in high school as well.
I want teachers that'll help prepare me for college. I also want to do a well-rounded education.
And that means getting involved.
Things like band, sports, choir. There's so many things I can do outside my classroom that can prepare me for life. I do have a choice of where I'm going.
And I choose Weslaco.
Weslaco High.
Okay, here we go. The last part of this third quarter here. Weslaco under center again. Paul Rodriguez gone all the way at quarterback. Handoff wide to Gonzalez up over the 40 to about the 42. It looked like he got tripped up near the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, he might have taken that one for a ways. But Eric Gonzalez, I don't know if you call it a counter play or how does that work on that? Is that a trap or how does that work on that particular run?
That could be. I didn't see it, Terry. I was looking at something over here in the secondary.
Okay.
But it could be off sweep where you have both guards pulled. It could be a tackle trap.
Okay, ball at the 42-yard line. And Rodriguez with a man in motion. Pitch out coming wide. Kind of a low snap, but back against the green. We go. Gonzalez going to go the other way. And he's up to, let's see, at the 40. That's interesting.
Well, he made a whole lot of something out of nothing there.
The only guy that I've ever seen make that play work a lot was Mishak Rivas. He could do that with it because he was so quick that he could go on. But the pitchback, actually that was Brian Guerra, my bad. It was not Eric Gonzalez. Like I said, when you look at a 20 and a 28, if you take the middle of the 8 out, you got a 0 there. But But Brian Garrett did a little fancy run that time to go to the. He probably ran about 20 yards to gain 1.
Yeah. But
So
from where you and I are sitting,
right, we're a long
it's easy
way
to see that.
43-yard line, and I see about is that 4th down? That's what it looks like. Yeah, we're actually going to punt for the first time tonight. 4th down, about 5 for the Weslaco offense. Low snap, and we get the kick away, and out of bounds it inside the 35-yard line. So the first time tonight that the Economedes defense has been able to stop the Weslaco offense. And we have 1 second on the board, 1 second left in the third quarter. So we got 12 minutes of football left here at Bobby Lackey Stadium. I guess this is week number 10 in the season because next week is the final week of the regular season, and it'll be here at Bobby Lackey Stadium. It'll be Weslaco East versus Weslaco High for not only the bragging rights of Weslaco, but for the bragging rights in 31-6A.
Yes.
Now, is it possible that Weslaco High and Weslaco East could play in different divisions as far as the playoffs are concerned? We don't know.
Yes, because of enrollment.
Okay, the ball at the 40-yard line, and the quarterback is rolling over the middle. He got the man at about the 42-yard line.
He caught the ball. No, they're saying he didn't.
Oh, yep, the hands are out. The reception that time, it looked like it was number 19, Justin Reyna, who was listed as a wide receiver. That's the first time they've actually thrown that pass tonight, and it looked like it was good. But now are they moving it? They must have. No, it's the end of the quarter. My bad. That was 1 second. But we've gone 3 quarters. The score 35-7. Weslaco leading over Edinburgh Economedes. It's the first time we've done a game here at Bobby Lackey, I believe, with Economedes, because this is the first time in the district. I know Weslaco East played them over there earlier in the season, but first time we've welcomed the Jaguars here to Bobby Lackey Stadium.
They may have been here. It's been a while, but
because they're a fairly new school. But that might have been
when Bucky Rodriguez was here. They were in a district with Weslaco.
So the ball at the 40-yard line, and straight back drop by Garcia. And that ball must have been tipped by one of the linemen. Because that never had a chance. So it's going to go incomplete and bring up second down.
Let's see who had any kind of.
Somebody tipped it.
Yeah.
The flight path really got deflected.
Usually that thing started to wobble real bad.
Even Billy Kilmer throws a better spiral than that.
You remember Billy Kilmer?
Oh yeah. I'm older than you are.
How about Sonny Jurgensen?
I remember them. You remember Y.A. Tittle?
I remember Y.A. Tittle played for the New York Giants.
I remember when he played for the San Francisco 49ers.
How about that?
Yep, that goes back before your day almost. All right, here we go. Garcia again. And straight up the middle. He didn't loft her out there.
Boy.
And the Panther defense was all over the receiver that time. I can even remember Bobby Lane.
I remember
Bobby Lane for the Detroit Lions. And of course, he's out of
Holding on the defense, number 2.
Now that's generally a 5-yard penalty, but usually it brings up an automatic first down. One of the Economedes Jaguars is down in the field right in front of the Panther bench, and he's injured, but that's a 5-yard penalty. But I think defensive holding always brings an automatic first down. Mm-hmm. So now the second half hasn't been as sharp for the Panthers. We've only had a 7-0 score in this second half by Weslaco, and that was on a long run by Eric Gonzalez. But the defense has not let up any.
No. And that's what's important, you know.
Well, it's hard to motivate them for the all 48 minutes, I guess. You know, you just.
Well, you know, like I said, it's easy to make calls from up here and stuff,
right.
But they wanted to score coming off the 28-7 thing, and
right.
and they'll take a fumble away. They had a drive going, but then defense gave it back to them, and they popped that long touchdown run. So now it's 35-7, which is what they wanted, and you know, maybe score another, and then you start looking at some other youngsters. But
right.
You know, one of the things we preach in practice all the time is you're going to play 4 quarters, 48 minutes. So, you know, to stay consistent with that philosophy, you don't want to let up.
Well,
especially when you're getting ready for a big game.
Right. Because, I mean, you don't want this to be your trap game. In other words, where you trapped in between opponents. But
yes, that's right.
But of course, parents' night always helps out because the parents know, or the kids know that their parents are going to be at the game tonight. And of course, the last thing they want to do is let down in front of their mom and dad on the parents' night.
And as a coach, you want to give everyone an opportunity to get out there. They all work hard, and a lot of kids are out there now. They're getting their opportunity to play, and that's just the way it is.
Well, like I said, we got one more week of football left, and like I said, it's going to be Weslaco and Weslaco East in the playoffs. I'm not sure. I assume that Weslaco High still has a higher enrollment than Weslaco East.
They do, Terry. So they'll be a Division I, and East will be a Division II.
Okay, that's if they both make it. But the rest of the 31-6A is so wide open. We can't even really list all the possibilities. There's that many of them.
It ain't over yet. I mean, there's this week. There's next week, and then a lot of things are going to unfold.
Well, it's all the way around. Of course, this district always goes up against 32-6A, and you have to kind of have an eye going toward that direction as well. So here we go. Economedes with the football at the 50-yard line. And a rush put on, and they take the quarterback down at about the 43. Another good defensive rush by the Weslaco Panthers as the quarterback is not getting much chance. Yep. And so
it's Javier Sanchez,
right? We haven't called his number out too many times tonight, but like I said, it's late in the ball game, and they're giving these other guys a chance to get out there and show their stuff.
Because
you got to go back to practice tomorrow and the rest of the next week, and you got to. You never know when you're going to use a player.
I'm going to tell you what, Terry, it's valuable experience to get grass time because you never know when you're going to have to start.
So now the ball is back to about the 43-yard line, and Garcia again, straight back drop, setting up like a screen play. Oh, my.
They recognize that immediately. Did you see how they stopped? They didn't bite, and they readjusted. So that was a very good defensive play. In terms of how they reacted to that play.
Now that's something I know you practice.
Yes.
Is how to react to a screenplay. Everybody's got to, do your job, I guess, on a screenplay.
Usually, when they let you go that easy.
Yeah. That's a red flag going up.
That's
they let you go
exactly right.
So the ball is back at about the 43-yard line here. I think we got about third down here. A third down and long for Economedes. Garcia, straight back drop. This time he's going to throw, but the pressure's on. And down he goes. Another sack by the Panthers that time. Was that David Mahoney, number 7? Or was that Jordan Nichols, number 8? Let's wait and see.
It's a 40.
My bad. I got to go all the way around. So 42. If it's 42, it's Brandon Mendez. 42 is Mendez, and 40 is Michael Brandon Totis.
That's right.
But either way, the quarterback is facing the wrath of the Panther front seven, so to speak.
They've been relentless.
And they're back to punt again. The punter back at the 25. Now, he has had a couple of good punts, but when you're making a punt all night long, you want to put him in that situation,
Timeout. Economedes.
So Economedes calls timeout with 10:24 to go in the ballgame. 35-7. The Weslaco Panthers up big, and like I said, they're just a few minutes away from. They're going to play at Bobby Lackey next week, but they're going to get a different perspective. Coach Tony and his coaches are going to have to be on the other side of the field here as the visiting team.
They were there last year.
Oh, that's right.
Last year they were the visitors. The first year we played in here, we were the visitors.
Okay. So I guess with the district realignment, you kind of start over again.
It worked out that way.
And it's also the first time that they played the last game of the season.
Yeah. That's what makes it more.
Well, I think isn't the Bird Bowl going tonight? Harlan South. I think it's going tonight.
No.
Or is that next week?
South is playing San Benito, I think.
Okay. Well, San Benito, Weslaco. I think it's Weslaco East pounding pretty good early in the season, and they have just not lost since, and they really have come around. So here we go. The kicker is going to get it underway here, and down it goes to inside the 30. This time the Panther runner just lets it go down there at about the 23-yard line.
That's pretty good of a punter there, I tell you.
But like I said, San Benito has been a powerhouse team this year in their district, 32-6A. But I believe early in the season, non-district, Weslaco East beat them pretty solidly.
Yeah,
If
I'm gonna tell you,
because we did the game here at Key West.
Yeah, I was sitting right over there on his side, and San Benito moved the ball 20-20, but the East defense stiffened up a lot, so that made a difference.
Well, what happened there? The ball is a broken play by the Panthers that time. I don't know what happened there. There's a little confusion going on. So from the 24, it goes back to about the 20-yard line. The loss of about 3 or 4 on the play. I'm not sure what happened there, but we haven't seen that all night long either. Where the quarterback, it did all kinds of confusion there, and nothing got really going there. So we're back second down and about 13 or 14 yards to go here. Rodriguez under center. With a man in motion. Inside, well, the trap play coming the other way up to about the 21 or 22. That's Aaron Sanchez, but I'm not sure what's going on with the offense right now because they were the first half you couldn't stop them, and then the second half. Remember, the last time they had the ball, they had to give it up via the punt.
Yeah, well, if you see what the Economedes is trying to do is take everything away from their blocking schemes, and there's a lot of rule blocking that they have in there, and they'll adjust and do what they have to do to take that thing away from them.
Ball at the 21-yard line. They're gonna throw the ball. Oh, Rodriguez has arm hit, but it's gonna be an incomplete pass, and so that's gonna bring up 4th down and long for the Panthers again.
They brought the pressure that time.
Yep, they sure did, and they really weren't fooled by the pass play. And so you're right. But in the second half, it's been a 7-0 game. Weslaco's outscored the Jaguars 7-0 in the second half, and that was all on a one long run by Eric Gonzalez. But right now, Weslaco's looking to maybe get their offensive momentum going back up a little bit. But they're going to have to give up the football with 8:58 to go in the ball game, and this is going to give Economedes some decent field position after the punt. So let's see how this all works out as we look around the field. Ball at the 20-yard line, good snap back. Here's a kick away. Not a real long one.
No.
And down to about the 45-yard line and out of bounds. So Economedes is going to get the football in Weslaco territory at about the 45-yard line. So stalled on the drive, 3 and out for the Panthers. And I don't think they've done that all night long, have they? They've gone 3 and out.
Timeout.
I think Tony wants to have a little word with the official.
So we have timeout on the field, but 35-7 is our score. We have 8:51 to go in the ball game, and I'm sure Coach Tony wants to keep it clean and keep it healthy, I guess, for the last almost 9 minutes. You don't want to lose anybody to an injury.
No, absolutely not. And he's pretty upset about something down there, and he's trying to fight for his kids and wants to make sure that these officials don't let certain things.
Well, we haven't had that many penalties in the second half, although we had one big one. We had one big one because
they've done a good job and called what they've seen, and
we had that. Luckily we had that 60-yard run that they had called back. Otherwise, that could have changed the momentum a little bit. But Weslaco has really built up a big lead here at 35-7. We look at Eric Gonzalez on the bench right now. So Edinburgh Economedes at the 44-yard line in Weslaco territory. Garcia under center. Coming wide.
Well, defense is right there to take that away.
Yep, not much gain in the play. The defense at times has been spectacular. I give Economedes credit. They have broken off a couple of big plays, but for the most part, they have been bottled up by this Weslaco defense.
That defensive end right there, did a heck of a job. He didn't get too much penetration. He held his own and controlled the line of scrimmage.
So 2nd down and 10, no gain on the play. Ball still at about the 45-yard line. So Economedes wearing those orange uniforms with the white tops. Garcia again. Hand off, and down he goes. Face mask. Yeah, he was ripped down. He went one way, and his head went the other way. We're going to watch this.
I don't think you can hide that one.
This is about as blatant of a face mask you're going to see.
Number 12, defense.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't mean to
15-yard penalty, first down.
That's going to cost him 15 yards, but we're just talking about penalties, but that's like, whoops, you went the wrong way there. But I guess sometimes when you do that out of instinct, you grab the first thing you can get a hold of.
It happens. It happens. He didn't mean to do it.
Ball at the 27-yard line, so Economedes here in the fourth quarter trying to add another touchdown on the board. They're pretty much out of it as far as the final result is concerned, but I guess you play for pride. You want to get 7 more on the board if you can. So Garcia under center again. A little movement that time. And Garcia's going to throw. Now he's thought about throwing. Here comes that,
It didn't matter because the defense jumped offside.
Oh, they did? Okay. On the tackle for Weslaco that time, number 51. And that is, I don't
offside,
have it.
Defense. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
51 is our mystery player now. He's not on the roster. The other player is number 73, Manny Moreno. But, every now and then you get the rosters. We don't get them updated, and we call them mystery players.
I've always humored that, found humor in the way you call them mystery man.
Right. So the ball at the 22-yard line, and it's going to bring up third down, I believe. They need to go to about the 17 or 18 for a first down. And Garcia's going to try to throw again over the middle. Does he have a receiver at the 10-yard line?
Did you see that, Cats?
Yep. That's going to be a touchdown. That's the big man, Areola.
Yeah.
But he just one-handed snatched that out of the air. He looked like one of the San Francisco Giants, didn't he?
That was a heck of a catch, I'm going to tell you what, man. He hit that thing on a dead run.
Yep.
Look at the way he releases. And
right there, the one-handed catch. Is that going to be one of those plays of the week that Channel 5 runs, I guess?
That's got to be.
Yep,
that was an outstanding play.
But a touchdown for Edinburgh Economedes. We lose that.
He made that happen.
And the big boy, and he was rumbling, and they weren't going to stop that. He got all kinds of momentum. The high snap, the kick is up, and the kick is good.
I thought it was every block.
So with 7:10 to go in the ball game, it's now 35-10, or 14 rather. Weslaco 35, and the Jaguars 14. Garcia, look at that catch again. One hand out, snatched it in, and said, "I'm going to take it in for 7 points." He was a pretty excited kid, isn't he? Number 88. He was real excited there. 88 is, like I said, Doroteo Areola. He's a senior. So, when you're playing your next to last game as a senior, you remember that for the rest of your life, I guess. I never was fortunate to score. I was a center, and I never got to play catch the football that often. So I handled it every play.
That's right.
I had to snap it back to my quarterback.
You and the quarterback touch football every time.
Yeah, every play, And played a little bit on defense. Of course, I played at a school. We only had about 20-some kids on the team, so it was a small team, It'd be like, playing at like La Villa. Those guys a lot of those guys would play both ways, especially at the 2A level. But here we go. Look for the onside kick. Oh, it's kind of a pooch kick.
Pooch kick there.
Down to about the 32-yard line. Ball is on the field, and who's going to come up with it? I think maybe was it Weslaco?
That's good heads-up play right there.
And made him handle the football and dive for it. And a good play that time by number 82 for Weslaco. He is a receiver, Austin Sauceda, so he kind of helped him out a little bit. Now let's see what the offense is going to do here. Haven't been scored on with the line of scrimmage, the 29-yard line.
I see a lot of new numbers in there.
Right. Now we look at quarterback. The quarterback, is that number 18? Looks like it. Number 18. That is a new quarterback.
Yes.
First time I think we called him out. Matt Lara.
Timeout.
He's a junior.
Edinburgh.
Offensive lineman.
Right. Well, I'll tell you, Weslaco has got they got a lot of depth at running back. They got guys that are like on the depth chart, third and fourth string, that can take it to the house. I mean, they got some great runners in the third and fourth positions. We got timeout in the field with 7:08 to go. And like I said, Eric Gonzalez had a big night. Brian Garris had a pretty good night here tonight. Jonathan Martinez as well. But look for I'm trying to think of who some of these other running backs could be here. That Lara, number 13, Alex Lara.
Yes.
I'm not sure if he's related to the quarterback, but the quarterback's name is Matt Lara. He's number 18. And Matt is a junior. Alex is just a sophomore, and he's had a couple big games as a running back as well. Remember, he ran one of the kickoffs back, and then the very next play he ran the ball. So Coach Tony has got a lot of depth at the running back position. And we'll see what goes on here. The ball at about the 29-yard line.
Right
Matt
now,
Lara is your quarterback.
Right now it's all about opportunity.
Right. Man in motion. Handoff, that might be Jonathan Martinez up over the 40-yard line to about the 44.
He's number 30.
No, my bad.
35.
The 35?
Yep. 35.
Well, yeah, that's 35. His name is Alex Navarro.
Navarro.
He's a fullback. We're used to 25, which is Jonathan Martinez, and he's had a good game as well. Jonathan has, but you're right, number 35. Good eyes there. Even in your old age, your eyes are still good. So
That's
here
good. That's good because I was fixing to trade these glasses.
Okay, Alex Navarro. He's just a sophomore running back, and a good job, Matt Lara. Like I said, now the quarterback. Counterplay coming right, and that's Alex Lara at the 45, 50, still going inside of the 50 to the 47. He was kind of handling that ball a little gingerly.
Well, they could have called the face master, I think.
Okay, let's see.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looks like somebody grabbed that.
So the sophomore running backs are getting a chance to. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
he grabbed that helmet.
He didn't latch on though like that
No,
one play. But they did get the ball up over the 50-yard line. It looks like maybe to about the 47. So good running again. So the offense is starting to pick up a little bit here, a little quicker maybe. And
they are, but look at all the fresh legs they have. All those linemen.
The linemen are all new. And
all new in there, and that says a lot about your depth.
Well, Matt Lara calling signals for the Panthers with the man in motion. Inside handoff, 45-40, still going.
That's number 12 carrying the ball.
Yep. So another good gain of about 7 or 8 yards in the play. Number 12, the running back. We have to go to the Isaiah Ramos, and we have to kind of go to their program because we haven't seen these guys run. We've been looking at Eric Gonzalez and some of the others, but we got some new guys that mom and dad are in. Like you said, they're in the stands here for Parents' Night, and they're watching everything.
This is their chance, and
exactly.
And that's what they prepare for. And
the ball is down to about. It looked like he got about 9 yards that time, Mondo, down to about the maybe the 37 or 38 yard line. So,
these youngsters have been waiting for their opportunity, and they want to do well, and they are. They're doing some.
Coming
good
wide.
stuff.
Oh, they got the.
Yeah.
They got the man trying to cut wide and no good there. That's Alex Lara. He's
number 13.
He's got the most experience of the ones that are on the field right now. But that's going to bring up second down. It was 2nd and 1. It's going to bring up 3rd down and maybe 2 or 3 because he lost 2 or 3 yards in the play back to about the 41-yard line. But no big deal there. The clock still moves. So we're down to 4:50 and counting down. So Matt Lara getting his chance at quarterback in relief of Paul Rodriguez tonight. Handoff coming wide again.
23.
Trying to get to the outside and down about the 41, and not much gain in the play that time. So he's ran the ball a few times this year, but that time the Economedes defense was able to get to him. Now you bring up 4th down in about 3 or 4. You go for it, or you just use up the 30 seconds and just run the play.
Well, with 4 minutes and 19 seconds.
And it's 4th down and maybe 3 or 4 yards to go. I'm looking at the sticks over there. They need to go inside the 40 to about the 37 for a 1st down. Now we're looking at the timeouts. Right now they're kind of waiting for it to get in there, and I'm watching the play clock over there, and it looks like it's in the 20s. But we've got timeout in the field.
Timeout
with the score of Weslaco 35 and the Edinburgh Economedes Jaguars 14. Here late in the ball game.
3:58.
3:58 to go. Mondo, it's been interesting tonight. Next week, like I said, we've been talking a little bit about it, but I know you've coached both schools. You've coached in both the district championships, both at Weslaco High and Weslaco East. And going into the game right now, I would say it's about dead even.
Based on stats throughout the season, you're right, and Weslaco has really come out, and just gotten better and better and better as the season went. Along East, we knew was going to have some youngsters, and they got Luca Morlon,
Right.
that has been a tremendous addition to the program. And
but as a Monday morning quarterback, this is the way I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the Weslaco East offense is a little stronger than the Weslaco offense. I look at the Weslaco defense being a little bit stronger than the Weslaco East defense. So I give edge to the Wildcats on offense. I give a little bit of an edge to the Panthers on defense.
Very, very well matched.
Here's a pitch back. Trying to get to the outside and no.
Face mask.
We got a face mask, or do we got to see a hanky out there? I don't see the hanky.
Maybe I'm seeing things out there, but
you might have seen one. But
there was a hand out there, grabbing that. Look right here. You see this right there?
Right. Oh yeah. Yeah. And nothing called. You're right. That was right in front of the Panther bench. Wow. But you're right. We did see a hand going out on that face mask. Well, we have 3:50 to go in the ball game. And Edinburgh Economedes is going to take over on offense here. Let's see how I don't know if it's second team of the defense for the Panthers or not.
Well, I see some new numbers in there again.
New faces.
Tremendous experience for him.
Garcia's going to roll a little bit. He's got a receiver out there at the 50-yard line, and he breaks a tackle. He's still going down the sideline. I thought they had him out of bounds earlier. That's the big guy, number 88, Ariola. But I thought they had him. I thought they had him out initially. But
let's see what there's the official right there, right on the 35.
So the big man Ariola caught the touchdown pass, getting the pass that time from Garcia again. Breaking a tackle from Marta Keene.
Turn off the music.
You see the coaches out there. They never stop coaching, you know.
Right. Oh yeah. You play right to the.
You bet.
The scoreboard says 000. That's about how you go. So the ball at the 35-yard line, first down and 10 for the Jaguars. A low snap to Garcia. Big drop. Here comes the rush, and the Panthers going after the quarterback. He's still on his feet though. One of the few times tonight he's been able to run, and the Panthers. Marta Keene.
No.
And the Hankies are going.
They threw it.
And we got more Hankies. We got all kinds of things going on here now.
You don't want to end the game this way.
Nope.
They have it under control.
So you want to get the players back to their benches as quickly as possible. And Weslaco East Weslaco High rather has got to keep their composure this late in the ball game. They have a win here in the column, and but they've got to control it, I guess. The ball is down to the 30-yard line is where I see the ball, but this is probably going to cost them half the distance of the goal or 15 yards. That's definitely a personal foul on the play. Out of bounds, so we'll wait and see what the referees call.
If any additional flags are thrown out there,
well, we couldn't see it.
Offsetting.
Right. Yeah.
But you know what? It looked like he was really trying to let off. He took him, and I think when he realized that he was out of bounds that way, he could have slammed him to the turf, and I
don't think he did. I think he just kind of
he did.
He carried it out of bounds a little bit, maybe too far.
Yeah.
The play he kind of pushed him. It was more of a push. It wasn't a slam down because that would have been an ejection. I don't see an ejection coming here. But the officials are still discussing it here.
They're trying to figure out what went on.
One referee's lost his hat. He's going over to find his hat here.
We got two fouls in the play. Dead ball, personal foul. Number 10, defense. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 40, defense with an ejection.
Oh.
Okay, that's going to cost.
We're going to go 15 and half a distance.
Oh, that's to the 15-yard line. Yeah, Michael Brandon Todas has been ejected. He got the unsportsmanlike. The first penalty against Marta Keene was just a personal foul. And that's probably where it should have ended right there on the personal foul. But not much you can do. I mean, the play is a play, and like some of the people today say, it is what it is, you know.
It's an emotional game.
Right. Oh, yeah. So I was surprised there was two penalties. I'm not surprised there was a penalty against Weslaco, but I was surprised that there was two penalties against Weslaco. So where they should have the ball at about the 7 or 8 yard line. Or actually, where we see it now? About the 10, inside the 10.
Inside the 10, about the 8 yard line.
About the 8 yard line. First down and goal to go from there. Garcia under center. This time it looks like
there's.
Oh, no.
Economedes.
Is that a penalty marker coming down? They call it timeout, but why did they throw the hanky that time, even when they called it timeout?
Delay game.
Delay a game.
Offense. Out of timeouts.
That's what happened.
Oh, that's what they're out of timeout. So.
Oh, try to get away with one there.
Can you do that if you're out of timeouts and still get a timeout? Are you allowed to do that?
No.
I didn't think so.
That's a penalty.
Delay game.
Well, I know it's a
Offense.
penalty. But do they still give you the time even though they give you the penalty?
Well, once the penalty's called, the clock stops.
Okay, I understand that. So it's first down and goal to go from the, well, now it should be not the 8 yard line. It should be back at about the 13. And still first down and goal to go for the Economedes. So things getting a little silly here in the last part of the ball game. Garcia again. Straight back drop. Big rush put on by the Panthers,
12.
and they got him again.
Number
Whoa.
12.
That's the answer that ran the ball, Ramos. He's just a youngster out there, but that's good. That's good coverage by that guy.
Well, he showed some good quickness there, and he took a good angle.
Yeah, he was untouched, and he took the quarterback down. He got a little help that time though from big number 94, and that was Jesus Reyna. But give the credit all the way. Now they're back to about the 21-yard line, so they're going backwards right now. Garcia hands off the ball, and no gain, maybe a loss of a yard of the play. The Panthers again just smothering the football. And down they go. Number 12 again. You see him in the bottom of that pile?
Yep.
This has been his series as far as defense is concerned. So back to the 22-yard line. Still goal to go as Garcia rolls into the middle. He's got a receiver, but down he goes. And that's going to be short. They had to come into the end zone. Catching the football that time, number 19 for Economedes. And that's Austin Reyna. But did we take over the ball that time? Or no?
Fourth down.
After the penalties. It should be a fourth down and goal to go from about the 11-yard line.
11
So,
11 yard.
remember, after all those penalties against Weslaco, they had it down to about the 7 or 8. And the penalties started going the other way a little bit. So fourth down and goal to go from about the 11-yard line. You know, Garcia has to go to the end zone. And straight back drop. Big rush put on by the Panthers. And they got his receiver. Well, there's another play out of bounds, though. So it's going to turn the ball over. Weslaco's going to take over the football with 1:45 to go. Give credit to the defense that time, Coach. After that crazy sequence there where they got those penalties. So it's going to be Weslaco's going to have the football, and they're going to have it inside the 15-yard line as we look to see where the official finally marks it. Got players coming off the field. Panthers were impressive tonight. The first half played almost a perfect first half.
Almost perfect. I'll tell you what, four possessions, 4 scores.
Right, and that really set the tone. Economedes was never able to really come back from that at all. I see Jonathan Martinez, one of the starting running backs, is back out there right now, number 25. And their starting quarterback. The coach has sent out the starting team. He's got the starting offense out there right now at about the 10-yard line. As we hear whistles again. I'm not sure.
Before snap, timeout. Weslaco.
But with 1.5 minutes to go here, Coach, we don't question what's going on there. But he's got his first team out there, first team offense. Rodriguez is back at your quarterback. You've got Jonathan Martinez. I don't see Eric Gonzalez out there, but I do see Jonathan Martinez, who can take it all the way at any time.
There's a rhyme or reason to everything.
Oh yeah, you're right there. So we'll see what's going on here. The ball is at about the 10-yard line, but we only have 1:41 to go. I'm looking at the scoreboard. Obviously, Economedes is out of timeouts, and I think we might be out as well. So what do you think for next week? You have to handicap the game. It's going to be a team from Weslaco is going to win. How's that?
That you can be assured of.
All right. Well, here we go again. Paul Rodriguez under center. Handoff, quick handoff, up to about the 15-yard line, and still going up to maybe the 17 or 18. Running the football, Jonathan Martinez saying, "I want the football, coach." He's a senior, I believe. And
see Eric in there again.
Well, Eric is out there? Okay. 25 is Jonathan Martinez. He is a junior, my bad. And we got Aaron Sanchez. He's got his starting backfield out there right now. You're right. Eric Gonzalez is out there. Fake the handoff. Nope. Eric Gonzalez or Martinez again. Maybe they just want to get a first down and keep the clock going. That might, just run it out. Use your good players. Get that first down, and then of course Economedes cannot stop the clock. So here we go again. Hurry up to the line of scrimmage about the 23-yard line. Handoff. No gain on the play by Weslaco running backs. Again, I believe it was Martinez. Yep, there was. So Jonathan Martinez kind of carrying the load here. But like I said, next week somebody from Weslaco is going to win. I'm not sure how this is going to play out because you know all week long. It's kind of like, this is like homecoming times too, isn't it? All the distractions and things going on.
I think
because it's only the third time these teams have ever played against each other.
It is, but you know, everything that would have been a distraction has been taken care of. Now it's just a matter of height and how you deal with it.
Well, but it's not just Weslaco against Weslaco. It's for the district championship. It's winner take all, and I don't think it's to the advantage of either team, because if you're in the playoffs, you're in the playoffs. Whether you end up the season 5-1 or if you end up the season 4-2. But I give as the final clock goes down to 0, and our final score tonight 35-14. But once again, the Wildcats. I remember when they come into this league, going up against the big boys, because they were up against 5A teams. Now they're up against 6A teams. At first, got no respect, but they've shown that ever since they've been in it, they've earned respect.
It all goes back to how you approach every game, and you know, when I was there, and I'm sure Mike still does the same thing, is you worry about the things that you can control.
Exactly.
And prepare for a game like you do every game. You don't have to change anything.
We're watching the young man in the first half. Eric Gonzalez. It was a big night, but it was a big night for the Panthers overall. They played a good game offensively and defensively, and take nothing away. They had an outstanding first half, and they roll into the next week. You know, at one point in the season they were 1-4. Now they're 5-4, and they're going to be in the playoffs. And next week go for a district championship. So it's going to be Weslaco East a week from now. And Coach, your impressions of tonight's game?
Very impressed with the way the Panthers came out and played, like you said, at the first half. They were flawless. Came out second half. You know, maybe they changed a few things. You know, what's important is they got the win, and defensively, I think there's no question about that defense is solid, and I can see why they're ranked first in the district.
Okay. Thank you very much, Coach. On behalf of Mondo Cuellar and the entire K-West staff here tonight, this is Terry Beitler wishing everyone a pleasant good evening from Bobby Lackey Stadium, where once again the final score tonight is Weslaco Panthers 35 and the Edinburgh Economedes Jaguars 14. Good night, everybody.